What's up, everybody? I'm Dylan,
And I'm Julia, and I'm supposed to say, welcome to SEC at Home.
where we invite you into our home and we talk SEC college football.
Not basketball.
Not basketball, not baseball.
Football.
Sorry for Kentucky and Florida and
Yeah.
Vanderbilt. We talk football, and this is Week 8 predictions. We're going to see if we can actually get these right. We've been wrong a few times.
All right. Well, will we?
Probably not. Look, guys, this isn't an exact science. Like, you try and figure this stuff out, but it's hard sometimes. Sometimes teams just let you down. Oklahoma.
Anyways.
I'm looking at you. Soon, Boomer Sooners.
They're not looking at you.
You let them horns get to you.
All right. Ole Miss, Georgia. Go ahead and talk about it.
Jesus. I don't know. Like, I really don't know.
We've got Georgia is ranked at number 9. Ole Miss is ranked at number 5. Ole Miss, obviously undefeated. Georgia with the one loss to Alabama.
You got
Georgia, yeah.
You got Lane Kiffin, Kirby Smart.
2 Saban prodigies head-to-head.
They coached at the same time.
Yeah.
There. You have offensive and defensive coordinators.
Okay, fun little snippet about them. I saw something this week about, and I think it was an interview that, was it Kirby that did the interview?
Oh, the Marty and McGee thing?
Maybe.
With the,
where they talked about how
the daddy,
Saban,
was it? The daddy meme or whatever?
Was it that one?
Yeah, it's Marty and McGee.
No, I don't think. Yeah, it was that one. No,
yeah.
But that's not the one I saw.
Okay.
Okay, I did see that, to be fair.
Okay.
I'll get my words straight in a second. I did see that. But what I'm talking about, let me slow my brain down just a minute to tell y'all. It talked about how Kirby always seemed to be not necessarily the favorite, but Kiffin would get yelled at for something
more whoopings than
that that Saban would be like, Kirby, what you doing?
Yeah.
Not in those words. I mean, we all know Saban uses stronger words. But so I just thought that was really interesting that they coached. I knew they coached at the same time, but just to see, like, there actually was a dynamic difference between Saban and Lane and Saban and Kirby.
Saban and Lane didn't get along at all. Like, that's documented. I don't know, man. I've thought about this game and thought about this game and thought about this game. I see arguments for both sides. I see that Georgia's defense is struggling. Lane Kiffin is an offensive genius to some. I know that Gunnar Stockton is playing really good, and Ole Miss's defense hasn't played the best. Like, they played good when they needed to.
Who you got?
You got Sanford Stadium.
Which didn't prove to mean anything in the Alabama game.
In the Alabama game.
I know who I'm going to pick.
I feel like you got to go with Ole Miss.
I'm picking Ole Miss.
Until you prove... Georgia proved me wrong, but...
But hold on. I came into this wanting to pick Ole Miss. But now you're picking Ole Miss.
Yeah,
I want to pick Georgia. I picked against Georgia last week.
Yeah, you did. And
I don't want Georgia fans to come at me for that.
And they might.
I already heard enough from Alabama fans.
I think Ole Miss is going to pull this out. I don't know how yet, but I think this is a close game. I'm going to pull my catchphrase out. Wouldn't surprise me if Georgia won, but I think
I want to pick Ole Miss. I've been wanting to pick Ole Miss.
I think it's Ole Miss.
But I've been wanting to pick Ole Miss, but that doesn't mean I'm going to.
You got to go with your gut. You got to go, like, don't think about my pick. Go with your gut. Like, who do you, that's what I'm doing. Like, everything in me says Ole Miss, but something's nagging at the back of my mind that, are you really going to pick against Kirby Smart and Dogs?
Okay, so this is kind of how I can describe the feeling last week of Alabama and Mizzou. You know, that was one of the games that I struggled to pick.
Yeah.
Because I said I can't say the words I picked Mizzou. I can say the words I picked Georgia. Because they've proven themselves.
Oh, yeah.
They've got a good history. Okay. My point, I guess, that I was trying to make last week is my gut, and that's what I couldn't put in my words last week. My gut is telling me pick Ole Miss. Pick Ole Miss.
Yeah.
But what happens if that's wrong and Georgia wins and we both pick Ole Miss
then we're
and
both wrong.
Both wrong. Then how do I?
It's not out of the realm of possibilities. But we were both wrong about Oklahoma, Texas.
But here's the thing, and I struggle with that as well. Here's the thing: if I pick the same thing you're picking,
yeah,
we both lose. There's no joy in that. I pick against you. I should have picked first. Anyway, I pick against you.
I thought you did pick. I thought you said Ole Miss.
I didn't put it in stone. It's not put in stone until we move on to the next one.
So you're exercising your right as an American citizen.
Whatever right I have.
Change your mind.
You are right. I'm exercising every right I have. My point is, if I pick against you and you're wrong, at least I have the satisfaction of being right.
What's your pick?
Ole Miss.
There, all that long drawn out nonsense for Ole Miss.
You got to make it interesting.
Yeah,
and I never know what I actually did not know who I was going to pick until it came out of my mouth. Yeah, I just went with whatever my gut said. I can't.
Like I said, I think. I'm picking Ole Miss.
Could Georgia do it? Yeah, probably.
I'm picking Ole Miss because I think they're the better team. But it would not surprise me in our reaction video if we're like, Georgia, 28. Ole Miss 23.
Actually, what's funny, I'm glad you mentioned that. Georgia, there was it's 69% of people picked Georgia to win.
What's the spread?
Georgia by 6.5.
That number's too big, guys. That number's way too big.
Yeah, Georgia by 6.5.
Yeah, I'm taking Ole Miss. The next game, number 10, the LSU Tigers are going to number 17, Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is a 2.5-point favorite. This is a get-right game for Vanderbilt after the Alabama loss, and this is a LSU struggling team.
They beat South Carolina. You're sleeping on LSU.
I'm not
Wake up.
They got to show me. They beat Vanderbilt, we'll talk. But
LSU,
they got to go to Vanderbilt.
I'm not discrediting Vandy. I think they're doing great. They're having a great year. I'm picking LSU only because you kind of ticked me off a little bit when you said it's a get-right game for...
It is.
It's a get-right game for Vandy.
It is.
Meaning, we're just going to go in and we're going to just
That's
beat
not
LSU.
What that means, but sure. I mean,
that's how I took it.
It's a get-right game in the abstract of they're coming off a bye. They're coming off the Bama loss. Diego Pavia, they're back at home. It's a get-right game. It's to show their competitive nature.
It's only a get-right game if they win, and it's not. I disagree. You just kind of ruffled a few feathers there, and I'm picking LSU.
I'm taking Vanderbilt.
Okay, cool. All right, next we've got Mississippi State at Florida. Florida is favored by 9.
This is an interesting. Where's it? It's at Florida?
So it's at Florida. Let me get this so I can see it a little bit better. My handwriting is terrible. This was the one that when I was looking up the stats on this, what shocked me is you've got Mississippi State. No, the record doesn't shock me. 4-2. Florida's 2-4. Mississippi State's 0-2 in conference play. Florida's 1-2 in conference play. But what shocked me is the fact that Shapen, who used to play at Baylor.
I think it's actually pronounced Champagne. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure
it's spelled Shapen.
Yeah, I know it's
Did this dude Champagne. Did his parents not get a phonics lesson?
I guess not, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Champagne. Y'all tell us in the comments. I'm pretty sure.
There's no M there.
It's not Champagne. It's Champagne.
Champagne.
Yeah, again, it sounds like champagne, but you don't put the M in it.
Their quarterback.
Yeah.
Their quarterback
and
Lagway. Yes, and Lagway. Well, and really the whole team in general, their stats are so similar.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. That's a pick'em game to me. I think that I think Florida by 9 is a little insane. I
actually haven't picked this game yet, even though I researched it. I haven't picked it yet.
I'm gonna give the edge to Florida since it's at Florida. I'm gonna take Florida. I'm not confident in it though, because I think Mississippi State could be a sneaky team.
I'm picking Mississippi State, not just because you picked it.
I think the swamp has a lot to do with it.
I still want to pick Mississippi State. Just
if Mississippi State wins that, one of the things we're going to be talking about in one of these shows, whether our preview or our reaction, is Napier will be fired. Calling it now. If Florida loses to Mississippi State, Napier will be fired by the end of the weekend. Next game, you have number 14 Oklahoma going to South Carolina. Oklahoma, 4.5-point favorite. My only question is Mateer's health. Is Mateer
okay? I see the point.
Yep. Is Mateer good to go?
And if you see he's having issues like he was last week, do you take him out of the game?
He was not good to go against Texas. They played him anyway.
I'm still picking Oklahoma.
I'm going to pick Oklahoma. That's a trap game. I'm sorry, but that's a trap game. I'm going to take Oklahoma, but I think it's going to be close. I think the 4.5 points is probably dead on. Sellers, play better. Just play better.
All right, A&M at Arkansas. A&M at Arkansas.
I'm taking A&M. That's not even a question in my book. Arkansas, you played great against Tennessee, but you're about to go up against the actual defense, so that has some breath in them. Good luck.
A&M is favored by 7.5. I've got to pick A&M on this
I'm going to take A&M. That's a low number for that game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take A&M. Not much to say there. Arkansas, you guys got nothing to lose. Y'all play free, but you're going to play a defense with a pulse, so you're going to be okay. A&M.
Who you got?
It's the third Saturday in October. Number 11 Tennessee going to Alabama. Alabama 8.5-point favorite.
Going to Alabama?
Going to Alabama. Tennessee has not won at Bryant-Denning Stadium
since 2003.
Mm-hmm. I was a very, very young person then. That was a long time ago.
Does that make me old?
I mean, it makes us both old. Tennessee's defense, I think Alabama's just going to slaughter them. I'm going to take Alabama. I don't see as good as Joe Aguilar is. If this becomes a shootout, I think it teeters in Tennessee's favor. But I think Alabama's defense is good enough to get a stop. I think Alabama's going to win this game. I think it's going to be a shootout similar to like that Texas A&M Notre Dame game. But I think Alabama can pull it off.
Tennessee.
Really?
Really?
With how bad their defense looks and how good Ty Simpson's playing, you're going to take Tennessee.
Yep, even being at Bryant-Denning.
Okay.
I'm still picking Tennessee.
All right.
Can't explain it. Don't question it.
It's just going with the Rocky Top, boys.
Good old Rocky Top.
Woo! Now they're going to think we're Tennessee fans.
Don't worry. I could have easily sang, what is it? Is it Dixieland Delight?
Dixieland Delight, but it's not even about. We're not going to get into it. Yeah, I'm taking Bama. I think that Ty Simpson's playing really good ball. I think that Tennessee's defense is not up to par. Yep.
Tennessee. Yep. All right. I have next Texas at Kentucky.
Is this even a question?
Okay.
Do we even have to play this game?
Okay, no.
Being honest here, did we even really? Are we really going to make Texas go all the way to Kentucky? Just
leave Kentucky alone. Leave them alone.
Kroger Field is not going to make that big of a difference.
Leave Kentucky.
It's named after a grocery store.
They're going to lose whether we talk bad about them or not. Okay.
Sorry, Kentucky fans. I'm picking on you guys.
I'm not sorry.
Respect the heck out of you guys. I love Kentucky fans. You guys are great.
Texas, 82% of people think they're going to win this game.
Yeah,
18%.
I'm taking Kentucky. Texas, though. You guys are not good this year. Y'all got to get...
That 18% must be Kentucky fans.
Probably. You guys have got to get better. Y'all have got to get a better quarterback out of the transfer portal. Y'all have had some misses. Y'all had a miss this year.
Listen to this. This was what I thought was crazy. Okay, Manning, as much mess as we talk about Manning and his inability to lead the team, I'm not disagreeing with that. But he's got 12 touchdowns this year.
Yeah, it's really not really all on Manning.
He's also the leading rusher for the team.
That's crazy.
I don't think Texas is going to lose against Kentucky by any means. No. But the question I want to pose is it really a Manning problem, or is it an inability to have a running offense?
It's probably a little bit of both. I think they're putting too much on Manning's shoulders, and
he has.
Wisner's got to play better though. He's got to. He's got to play like he did last year. He was a workhorse last year. I don't know if he's injured. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Well, Manning has 1,317 passing yards. 1,317 passing yards. Boley, the quarterback for Kentucky, only has 627 passing yards. Now, Kentucky at least has a star running back. I did not get his name, but like I said, Manning is the leading rusher. For Texas.
Well, Kentucky's a running team. I think you're really looking at two different offenses. But Manning being your lead rusher is concerning because he can't do it all, guys.
So that's why I want to pose. I don't think really Texas' issue is all on Manning.
It's not all on Manning.
I think you need to
It's that offense as a whole. Just like we talk about defenses as a whole, it's the offense as a whole. It's the O-line, it's the running back, it's the quarterback, it's everything. The wide receivers, everybody's got to play better on that.
I'm still picking Texas.
Yeah, I'm picking Texas. Last game. We got
for the SEC.
We got Missouri going to Auburn. This is a home stretch for Auburn. I think they have one more home game in this stretch. I
already know who I'm picking.
I think this is a reaction game for both these teams because I feel like both these teams felt like they should have won the games they played. Auburn against Georgia and Missouri against Alabama. It's a pick'em game. They got it at 1.5 points, leaning toward Missouri. That line's probably going to change from the time of this video to actual game time. How do these quarterbacks respond? Prebula and Arnold. Turnovers are going to decide this game.
I'm picking Missouri.
I'm picking Missouri. I'm
surprised you didn't pick Auburn.
Their mentality, they've got to get out of this. Well, I talked about it in our reaction video. They've got to get out of this woe is me Auburn nonsense. If they want to compete, Hugh Freeze has got to figure out how does he, because I think it's coming from Hugh Freeze and it's rubbing off on his players. They've lost one of their star running backs. Mm-hmm. He got kicked off the team for asking a red shirt. So I can't think of the kid's name, but he went to Hugh Freeze, says, "Hey, I want a red shirt." Obviously wanting to go into the transfer portal. Hugh Freeze kicking him off the team. I don't know if that was deserving. So there's a lot of animosity toward Hugh Freeze from the players right now because of the whole situation. I just don't know about Auburn's mentality coming into this game.
Yeah, I'm picking Missouri.
All
right, our mystery game of the week.
Mystery game of the week. It's your turn. Hit me, and I think I know where you're going.
You already know.
I already know. We're going back to back.
Yeah, I know, and I couldn't help but. How do you know? I haven't even told you who it is.
Because I know that I just know that this matchup's happening. When I heard about it, I was like, this has got to be the mystery game.
Okay, yeah, this one actually is crazy, and it's wild to me because there's been a whole lot of comparison between these two teams. If you haven't already figured it out, we're talking about USC
and Notre Dame.
See, I picked the game this week. He didn't know. He told me he thought he knew
I thought I knew
predictability. Yeah, USC at
this is a big,
Notre Dame.
This is a big
game. Let me tell you my personal opinion why this game is so wild to me. Okay. And I get, first of all, I'm not ignorant to the fact that when you rank in the AP poll, it's based on your quality losses, quality wins. I do know that. If you didn't know that, that's okay. But I am aware of that. I need to state that before I say my next opinion. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to think it's an uninformed opinion. Mm-hmm. Okay. USC. Mm-hmm. Ranked 20.
That's crazy.
Notre Dame. What are they ranked?
They're just outside the top 10, aren't they?
They're 13.
I was about to say they're like.
How many
12,
losses do you think each team has?
Well, I know. I know Notre Dame has.
But hold on. But before, without you knowing, okay, if I told you you're just some random person on the street, hey, stranger, Notre Dame is ranked 13. USC is ranked 20. Quick, how many losses do you think they have?
Combined?
No, a piece.
A piece? Well, Notre Dame has 2, and I believe...
No. I'm saying you're a random trainer. You don't know how many losses they have. And I said, hey, this team is ranked 13. How many losses do you think they have? Your answer would be?
Probably 1.
Probably 1. All right. This team is ranked 20th. How many losses do you think they have?
2, 3.
2. Wrong. Okay. USC is ranked 20th, but they have 1 loss. Now, mind you, that loss was to Illinois, but Illinois was ranked when they lost to them, and they're ranked 20th. Notre Dame is ranked 13th, and they have 2 losses. Now, mind you, their 2 losses were to
A&M
and not Ohio State.
Miami?
Yeah, A&M and Miami. I even wrote it down.
Miami.
A&M Miami. Both teams were ranked.
Mhm.
Okay, you lose to 2 ranked teams, and you're ranked 13th. You lose to 1 ranked team, though. Don't worry, you're going to be ranked 20th. That is messed up. That is biased. If I've never seen it, that is biased.
It's not only biased. It's preseason.
Insane.
It's people being married to preseason expectations of these teams. Notre Dame was supposed to be a national championship team. USC was not. And everybody, just because Notre Dame was that, they're giving them the benefit of the doubt, even though they have 2 losses. Now, granted, they're quality losses against top 5 teams, but still.
I just think it's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think this game, if any, is an example of the unimaginable bias. Actually, it's not unimaginable. The incredible bias in the AP poll. I'm not surprised by it at all. But it's just astonishing that it's so much more noticeable with these 2 teams than it's like, come on, how do you still have your job at the AP poll to pick Notre Dame to be 13 and USC to be 20?
The thing about it is a lot of these AP voters, they don't actually watch football. They just get like a notification.
Why do they have that job? Why do they have that job?
It's not really a job. It's just something I don't know exactly how it works. You get
they may not get paid for
or
it,
whatever.
But they're still.
It's a lot of journalists and it's a lot of people.
That I can't say that.
Yeah,
I can't say that. I was going to say something and I can't say it.
I really want to pick USC in this game because
I'm picking USC.
I really
no question in my mind.
I really hope they win this game, just because I can't stand Notre Dame. I can't stand the fact that they're an independent and they get a lot of like look aheads in that. But on the flip side of that, Notre Dame is in a 1-loss season right now because 10-2 is their best chance, and even that might not be good enough to get into the playoff. I'm gonna pick Notre Dame hesitantly because I think that they're in we have to win mode, and I think they can probably get it done since it's at Notre Dame. I don't feel confident in it. I think it's gonna be a really good game. I'm gonna lean Notre Dame with home field advantage slightly.
I'm picking USC.
So
I'll eat crow next week if I'm wrong. I don't care.
I think just the fact that Notre Dame knows that they can't lose another game and USC kind of has a little bit of leeway, kind of similar to like the Texas-Oklahoma.
Yeah. I see your point.
Because this is a non-conference game for USC, obviously.
But Notre Dame doesn't have a conference.
Yeah, they don't have a conference, so they're better than that. Yeah, I'm gonna lean Notre Dame. I don't feel confident in it.
I'm picking USC, and I'm pretty confident in it.
We'll see. That is our predictions for Week 8. We are winding up the season. I think there's only like 5 weeks left.
There's a lot more than that.
Oh, there's a lot more than that.
I'm not even worried about it.
In our next prediction video, we're going to pick what SEC teams we think make the playoff. Yeah. But subscribe, all the analytics, send it to a uncle, an aunt, a friend, or just send it to your crazy uncle. He'll send it to like 50 people.
Okay. That I can get on board with.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. God bless. Peace.